Guess who just found out she is pregnant before the year ends? This girl. Now, I have had my fair share of reactions that were actually mixed. And I think I'm at a point where I can sit down and talk about it or talk to somebody about it. Now, first things first, of course, I am happy to be pregnant because I would love a baby at some point in life, not in 2024 though, because I did not expect at any one point in this year that I would be testing positive. Actually, today is 21st of December 2024, and I just took the pregnancy test a few hours ago because I could not record immediately after taking it because I was having my fair share of reactions. But I did not think that I would end the year pregnant. One, because I had already planned 2025 and it didn't have a baby in it in any way. Two, I don't know, I just didn't think I would be pregnant. Not that I wasn't doing adult transactions, of course I was, but I didn't expect to be pregnant, at any one point. This is a surprise, but in a good way because it wasn't planned or it's not something I really thought would happen, at least not in 2024. I literally don't even know what to say right now. But I'm not sad, one. Two, I am happy. Three, I don't know if 2025 is going to be what I had anticipated, or I would have to go back on the drawing board and chat a little bit with God to see what to mend here and there, because I just found out hours ago that I'm going to be a mom after 9 months from now. How insane is that? Me, a mom? I am still processing it up to now. Literally, it has not sunk well the way it's supposed to. Because one, I don't know how my family is going to take this. Of course, my mom is going to be happy because she has asked for a grandkid for forever. Two, my sisters, they are younger than me. I don't know how they're going to take it. I don't know if they're ready to be aunties. Three, my hubby, of course, my hubby is going to be happy because he's always wanted a baby. Ever since we met 8 years ago, he's always wanted a baby. Four, I don't know if my work is going to continue to be the same. Literally, I have a lot of questions going on in my mind. I have a lot of things I am thinking about right now. I don't even know what to call them. I just don't know what's going on right now. Honestly, I don't even want to lie. I don't even know what I'm saying. What? Not that I didn't expect it. Not that I didn't think it would happen. Okay, maybe I thought it wouldn't happen because I think there was a time we tried. We really wanted to. So we went about trying, but it didn't, we got disappointed, yeah? Let me put it like that, because I think we tried actively for about 3 months. And in those 3 months, nothing happened, and we chose to give up. We're like, okay, fine, it's maybe these parent things are just not for us. So we gave up. So we've just been doing our thing, not knowing that we're gonna end up here. So I'm still here in shock. I had to take 2 pregnancy tests. I actually had to keep checking them. In the past 2 hours, I think I've checked twice, to see if are those really 2 lines or am I tripping? Because I cannot believe it. Up to now, I still can't believe. Now, in case you're wondering what made me take a pregnancy test, one, I was sporting. I didn't get an actual period. I never got an actual period. I just when it was that time of my cycle, I just spotted, and very tiny spot, like really little. So I was like, maybe my period is coming. Usually, when I'm going to begin, it first spots. So I was cool with that. The next day, I didn't see anything. Like, I was okay throughout. I was like, this is so odd, because I thought today, being the second day, it's going to be really heavy, like it usually is on the second day. But I didn't see anything on the second day. And so on the third day, again, I spotted, but really little. So I was like, it bothered me for a moment, but I was like, okay, fine. Let me just wait. Let me wait till tomorrow. I see if the period is gonna come, because at least spotting is a sign that your period is actually coming. So I decided to wait it out to the fourth day. And then on the fourth day, nothing literally happened. Even if I went to wipe, like I would just find no more discharge, because I would like feel wet down there. Elite, this is TMI, but I have no one to talk to. So you guys are going to sit here and listen to me putting my shit out on the internet, because I have no choice. I am flabbergasted. I am confused. I am all sorts of things right now. And so I go to the bathroom, I wipe because I was feeling wet. I was like, maybe the period has come, and there was nothing. It was no more discharge. It's like, what's going on? And then, of course, the curiosity in me took me to the internet. But because we had already tried like years ago and there was no positive thing, I was like, anyway, it always acts up like this. That was one of the reasons as to why I had to take the test. My period was not normal. I spotted. The other reason was that I don't have any pregnancy symptoms. Like literally, maybe I have, but I didn't like think about it as pregnancy, because usually those are the same symptoms I usually have when I'm going into my period as well. So looking at things, I had headaches. I was wheezing every morning, like I had a cold every morning, but that's like normal, I think. I don't know. I had a cold every morning, if I can remember. And then I had headaches, like in intervals. It was not like I had migraine, no. It wasn't like a hard headache. It was just something small and tiny, and then it would disappear. And then I have no food aversions. I have my appetite is normal, I feel like. And then I have no fatigue, because I've really been on my game. My work has been on, like I've been working. I would doze off during the day here and there, but I think that's normal, because I'm already a person that loves to sleep, like already. That's part of the things I love to do, sleep. So I didn't think of it as something that could lead to pregnancy. And therefore, I would say I didn't notice, or I did not have any pregnancy symptoms, or I didn't look at myself as a person that had pregnancy symptoms. However, this one thing stood out to me, like my boobs really got big overnight. And the areolas, like that black part, was really swollen, and it was painful. So I was like, anyway, I think the period is really going to be intense this time, because sometimes before my period, that is how it gets. Like, sometimes before my period, my boobs really gorge, like they swell, and then they start to hurt so much. But then when the period starts, the swelling goes down and the pain also goes away when the period starts. But this time when I spotted, I noticed the pain was still there. I noticed the swelling was still there. If anything, they were actually getting bigger. So I kept saying, what is going, like, why is this period weird this time? Honestly, I did not think that I was going to be pregnant. And that is why I never even recorded my reaction to the whole thing, because I knew deep down that I'm not pregnant, at least not in 2024, because 2025 is already planned out for me, and there was no baby in it. My God. So what am I going to do? Like, why does this leave me personally? Putting all that aside, because I don't want to kill myself trying to think of what I'm going to do. The other thing I want to do right now is to surprise my hubby and tell him we have a baby on the way. I don't know how he's going to react, honestly. I don't know if you guys want to see his reaction as well. I don't know. So I want to run out to the store and then try and grab a few things that I can put together, like in form of a basket or something that I can use to actually surprise him, or that I can use to tell him that we have a baby on the way. I don't know. I don't have any suggestions, but I'm going to go on Pinterest right now and then search for something really simple and nice, because this is like so short notice. We were busy planning for Christmas, and look, we have an early Christmas gift. Now, to be honest, I am actually happy. Let me not seem like I'm not happy to have this baby. No, to be honest, I am actually happy. I just don't know how to show it because I didn't expect it at all. But you guys, when the Bible says that those who wait on the Lord will not get weary or will not get tired, you better wait on the Lord. In any situation, you better wait on the Lord. Because I remember there's a time we actively tried, like years ago, we actively tried and we were disappointed every other time. And so we chose to give up. We're like, okay, fine, let's just let it be. When it happens, it will happen. And then years later, we saw that it wasn't happening. And we're like, do we need to go in and like maybe have our organs checked or something? And I would see how my baby was very frustrated about it. Every time I'd be like, but your period is normal, you get your period, maybe I'm the problem, this and then I'll be like, no, you're not the problem, it's just not our time. Because the Bible says that children are gifts from God. So as like it's not our time to receive our gift. When our time has come, we shall not even know when the gift is here, but it shall be our time, and therefore it shall be ours. So we just decided to wait it out on the Lord. But I did go and get myself checked. Actually, I got an ultrasound, and in the ultrasound, they found that I had a fibroid growing. So, and the doctor told me that that's normal because the fibroid is growing because the womb is actually active, but it's not receiving anything. So somehow it creates its own things in between, and then, it finds something that it can grow, something like that. And so he told me, you guys go ahead and try for another year actively. And if it doesn't happen, you guys will come back and we shall do an internal test, maybe hormones or those other technical things. And so I didn't take it serious. I was like, it's just not my time, literally. There's certain things I don't want to stress about, because when I begin to stress about something, it can be life-changing for me. Like my whole life can revolve around that one thing that I don't even have power over. You get? So I just choose to let things go, especially if I know I don't have power over them in that moment. And so that's what I did. I just decided to let everything go and then mind my own business. But then when I did that test, I didn't tell my baby that I did the test. I just kept the results to myself, and I was like, God, this is me and you now. So put those aside and then moved on with life. Tell me why months later I am testing positive for pregnancy. And when at a point where I'm not even expecting it, I'm not even trying, I'm not even... Honestly, I'm scared. I'm not going to lie. I'm very scared because I wasn't expecting this. It wasn't planned for like at all. But for now, we're going to enjoy the moment, and we're just going to let God be God in every situation. So let me just worry about how I am going to surprise my man and how he's going to actually react to the surprise, because that's the other thing I don't know. Apart from thinking that he's going to be happy, I don't know if... I just don't know. Let's all wait and see. I'll try and capture the moment for you guys, but he's usually camera shy. So I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I'm going to try and capture the moment for you guys and for me as well, so I can always refer to it in one way or another, because why not? Why not? Anyway, I want to just step out right now and go get those simple things that I can use to actually tell him that we are pregnant. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for following along this new journey with me. Until next time, bye bye.